Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Sheffield. It's brilliant to be back in the Steel City ahead of a huge night of boxing this Saturday at Sheffield Arena. The next gen are here in Sheffield, the future stars of the sport. 3 big championship fights at the top of the bill, but so much young talent here. And the reason these cards are so exciting is because this is the future of British boxing. All these young guys looking to emerge, and ladies as well, for the championship fight with Sandy Ryan, to move to the next level, to start headlining big fights. And of course this weekend headlined by who I believe is one of the best young stars, not just in British boxing but in world boxing, in Dalton Smith. And all Sheffield clash for the British light welterweight championship, live and exclusive on DAZN around the world. So much great young talent who we're going to speak to here. Junaid Boston, I'm going to start with you. Big card for you. You had a little moan because you said you're not on a chair, you're on a stool. You know, you and Nico got the stools on the end. This is the beginning for you. You're going to move to the chairs, then you're going to move to the tables, then you're going to move to the belts. But in Sheffield, so many people talking about you in boxing. Little bit of I guess, a hidden talent outside of the game, but second fight for you in Sheffield this weekend. Big night ahead.
Yeah, I'm a hidden talent, but hopefully after Saturday I won't be that. I'm delighted to be here. Thank you, Eddie. I've always known I'd be boxing at the arena at one point. Soon I'll be headlining. Right now it's Dalton's turn. Over the years, obviously, the gym's around the corner from the arena. I've always gone past it at the bus stop, and I've always thought, yo, I'm going to box here one day, I'm going to box here one day. And here I am, obviously, watching over the years, Kel, Barry, Nassim fights on YouTube in the arena. I've always thought, yo, I want to be here, I want to be here. And me and Dalton have always spoken about it, and here I am. I'm going to make the most of it. Got a decent opponent in a 6th rounder in my second fight, and I'm going to put on a very good performance.
Destined for this, I guess, grown through the sport. Saw a great clip of you with Kugan Cassius and Jordan Gill on IFL 8 years ago, talking about these kind of moments. You know, just a young boy then, obviously now a young man, but the start of your journey is underway. Great team in Grant Smith, Dalton Smith as well, of course, looking fantastic. Big night for him. And this is the future, you guys, the future of boxing in the city.
Yeah, I got wet water. Can't. Obviously, growing up, I was the youngest and watching all the pros. I was paying £40 for a ticket. Believe it or not, Eddie, I don't know if you'll be happy about this. I was jumping over ringside, so I was getting ringside for 40 quid, so I'm all right with that. But yeah, obviously, look, the last time Kel boxed here, he had a immediate workout, and he said, look, he's the next big coming through. As big of a compliment that is, right now it's Dalton's time, and then soon it will be mine.
Well, good stuff. Thank you for your honesty. Frank, if you can just take that off the wages for Saturday, that'd be lovely. Nico, welcome. 3rd fight for you this weekend. Great professional debut on the massive Lee Wood against Michael Conlon card in Nottingham. Huge amount of tickets again sold for you. Keeping nice and active, and another big show for you to be a part of.
Yeah, thanks for having me back on. You know, it's a great opportunity to be on the Matchroom card again, and just looking to continue the progress and the learning and the momentum in my career. And like you said, keeping nice and active, taking good opponents, moving up to 6 rounders. You know, this will be my second 6 rounder now, so just making nice progress.
And obviously as well, rumours, I know that Lee Wood returning late September in Nottingham, a must for that card as well, all being well on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Good stuff. Nico, Kieron Conway, welcome. A run out for you on Saturday, but always a dangerous moment when a fighter with such a huge fight planned steps out in what is ultimately a run out. A massive fight for you, already signed Austin Ammo Williams on the Canelo Triple G undercard September 17th. It doesn't get much bigger than that. So what's Saturday all about for you? Just getting through it, going through the process, running through the gears, sharpening up the tools, ready for that massive night against Austin Williams?
Yeah, basically, yeah, Saturday, I'm here fully focused on Saturday. There's no pushovers in pro boxing. The guy, he's coming here to win. He's coming here to put on a bit of an upset. So I'm going to be fully on my game. I'm not going to overlook him and look at Austin Williams. I've been training for this date, and I'm fighting on Saturday.
I know you're focused for Saturday, but I've got to ask you one question about that huge card in Las Vegas that you're fighting on. You had the pleasure, although be it a late arrival on the week due to travel issues, of fighting in front of what was 75,000 at Dallas Cowboys Stadium, and Canelo against Billy Joe Saunders. This time Canelo against Triple G. Just another massive card, and all the experiences you gained against Sissoko going to put you in great stead against Ammo Williams at the T-Mobile Arena.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's massive. Being out there for a couple of days last year, was just like open my eyes to the big stage. I want that. I want to be there again. I said I wanted to be there. I said I was going to be there again, and now I've got the opportunity. I don't know how I've got the opportunity, but I've got it, and I'm going to take it with both hands. I'm going there to smash him. I'm going there to win. I'm going to shut everyone up. I'm going to shut him up.
You got the opportunity because you're willing to step up in those big fights. A lot of people aren't. You know, you went over, you fought Sissoko, you dropped him late on in the fight. You could have won that fight, and now that just shows you that a loss in a fight like that, one fight back, and all of a sudden you're back on that big stage. I think a lesson also to fighters that you've got to step up and take those opportunities when they arise.
Yeah, I don't know why people are turning down these sort of fights. I think that, especially one with Austin Williams, I think is a bit of a hype job. I don't think he lives up to his hype. And I think that maybe I'm a little bit underestimated. I also, what right have I got to turn down these fights? I didn't come from anywhere, I came from nothing. I didn't do anything in the amateurs, really. So I've got to make my way the hard way. I'll take fights. Whatever's thrown at me, I'll take that.
Well, got to win Saturday first, but a win in Las Vegas would be massive for your career on the world stage for sure. When we talk about great British prospects, Hopey Price for me, right up there. Slightly derailed with a little bit of injuries and illnesses along the way, but ready now in a tough fight on Saturday night, Hopey. Time to step up after this. We want you in big domestic fights as well, championship fights as well, but ready for a big start now to what will be a big finish to the year.
Yes, definitely. You know, it was a bit frustrating last time. You know, I believe I had a good performance in Alexandra Palace, and I was scheduled for a title fight in Leeds, you know, in my hometown. But I had a bit of an injury, but I've worked hard. I'm fully recovered now, and I'm going to put on another special performance, you know, come Saturday night, and I'm going to show all the other super bantamweights out there that I am here and ready to contest for these titles. You know, I look at Dalton Smith, and he's boxed for the British title in his hometown. You know, I believe I'm not too far away. I believe in a few fights' time, we can go to Leeds, maybe Leeds Arena, and pack the place out and box for that British title.
Well, it looks like Leeds Arena, Josh Warrington having to defend his IBF world title, probably October, November time as well. So all being well on Saturday, big championship fight potentially scheduled there to close the year.
Definitely, you know, I look past no opponent, so I've got a tough fight Saturday night, but, you know, I'm going to do the job and I'm going to do it in style. So after that, we can talk about it then.
Well done, Hopey. Aqib Fiyaz, so good to see you back on the card after what's been a very tough year for you personally as well. Unbelievable amount of tickets that you've sold, both of you actually, coming over from Manchester at the weekend. Going to be a great crowd in the Sheffield Arena, but been a very tough period for you, and great to see you back in the ring on Saturday.
Yeah, it was a difficult year last year, but I believe what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and I'm back here. I want to say thank you to you, Eddie, Matchroom, for having me back, you know, all my loyal fans, my sponsors. I'm here to make you all proud, yeah.
What's the plan now? Obviously, momentum is key in everything, and that's something you haven't been able to gain over the last 12 months. Is that the key for you now? Victory on Saturday, hopefully get out another 2 times this year, and really 2023 must be about championship fights for Aqib Fiyaz.
100%, that's the plan. Let's get these couple of fights out of the way. Let's get active and let's get some belts in 2023, yeah.
Well, we'll stick with Manchester. Cambell Hatton, welcome, mate. I can't believe this is going to be your 8th fight on Saturday. It seems like yesterday you made your professional debut when you were panting after those 4 rounds in Gibraltar. That time, developed so much, improved so much, really starting to come into your own now as a pro now. And a very tough fight for you on Saturday night, an experienced opponent, and stepping up the levels now.
Yeah, it is a step up, and I think it's going to bring the best out of me, to be honest. He's coming in with a winning record, so he's going to have that ambition about him. And I think when you're fighting the sort of journeyman type fighters and they don't offer much aggressively, it's hard to get your work off and look good against them, whereas this guy's going to come to win and leave openings, and I think that's just going to work in my favour.
Obviously, you have been very active so far as well. This is 8, likely to be double figures by the end of the year, all being well as well. Are you feeling the benefit of that experience and that activity?
Yeah, 1,000,000%. I think I've got all the ingredients you need to make it as a top fighter, but the one area that I'm lacking is the experience, and the only way to do that is by being active. And like you said there, hopefully if we could finish the year double figures and finish nice and busy, that would be perfect.
Well, looking forward to seeing you back in the ring on Saturday night, as I am this man, Romford Bull, Johnny Fisher. Welcome. And we talk about huge ticket sales. We're expecting around 5,000 in there on Saturday night, which is huge crowd for a next gen. and about 1,000 of those will be travelling, not just from Romford, I guess, but Exeter and all over the country as well. After just an incredible run at the O2 Arena in Alexandra Palace, it's been a frustrating period out with your hand injury as well, but ready to get back to action in Sheffield on Saturday.
Yep, it's been a great year, my first year, 5 fights in, and I'm looking forward to getting started now in Sheffield. And yeah, it was frustrating, but it was also time to reflect and see how far I have come. I think back 2 years ago from this time now. I was just finishing university, not really sure what I was going to do, but now I'm here. I'm 5 fights in. This is my 6th fight, and I'm progressing all the time with my training team, my managers, and I just want to keep doing that, keep progressing. I'm among all these great fighters here, and I'm really proud to be among this crop of good talent here as well.
I know that a lot of people, when they get active and there's a lot of hype around their career, sometimes that little time out, although never wanted, can just give you a bit of chance to work on other stuff, to just think a little bit about where you're going in your career and learn in the gym. Has that been a part of your recovery process over those coming months, not just lazing around, but being around the gym, improving on other things, and sort of, like you said, just taking everything in?
Definitely. I've had some great experiences for this camp. I've sparred a lot with Derek Chisora, Guido Vianello, another talented heavyweight coming up. And I've had loads of people with great advice around me as well. One of them people being Michael Watson, who gives me a lot of advice in the gym, in Origin. And I'm enjoying every minute of this journey. As we said from the beginning, I don't know how far I can go. I want to go to the top. I think I've got the potential to get there, but I'm very, very aware it's very hard to get there as a heavyweight, and moving up the ranks is going to be very difficult. But I've got the dedication, I've got the team around me, and I'm shooting for the best I can do, and the best I can do hopefully will get me to the top at some point.
Well, another step up the ladder on Saturday in front of a huge army of travelling fans. Thank you to this incredible young crop of fighters up here, Junaid, Hopey, Johnny, Campbell, Akib, Kieron and Nico as well. A lot of these fighters are going to go on to win Commonwealth, British, European and World Championship honours as well. So don't forget to tune in and watch some of the best of the British talent on Saturday night on DAZN. We're going to have a quick photo of these guys up here, and then we're going to move on to the championship fights. Over to Chris and Darren.